Admiral Tsukamoto.
どうもモデレーターの福本様。
And members of the panel and Admiral Fukumoto, thank you very much for that discussion. And the symposium is coming to a close. And at closing, I'd like to invite Vice President of MSDF Staff College, Rear Admiral Inoue.
I'm the Vice President of JMSDF Commander Staff School. My name is Inoue. 2015 Self-Defense Force Fleet Review Associated event called Symposium to Think About Tradition from the Navy came to an end. But thank you very much, panelists, and Admiral Fukumoto, the moderator, for a long discussion. And you must be tired by now, I should say. The transmission of tradition from the Navy is a big theme. But thanks to the keynote speech of the Headmaster Sen and Professor Tokuoka's presentation, tradition and organizational culture became clear. And thanks to the active discussions of the panelists, how the naval tradition was inherited by the MSDF and how it was transformed became clear to a certain extent. Navy and the self-defense force, maritime self-defense forces, have no difference in terms of the missions, which is to defend nations' maritime environment. When we look back from the end of the war till now, the self-defense force has inherited a lot from the Navy. But on the other hand, given the international and domestic environment, the pre-war Navy and the Maritime Self-Defense Force now are naturally different. MSDF, as an organization in charge of maritime defense of Japan, should use what it inherited from the Navy as a base, and the capabilities that inherited so far till today should further be developed and improved for the peace and stability of Japan. This symposium is a symposium to think about the transmission of the tradition from the Navy. But what we have just talked is not a conclusion, but instead, I hope all the members of MSDF will think once again about the tradition and identity and values of the MSDF. By doing so, we can avoid the organization becoming obsolete or too stern, but will help us to grow even further. In the end, once again, I'd like to thank the moderators and panelists and those who supported us for this symposium. I'd like to express my sincere gratitude, and thank you very much for your participation today.
以上で
Thank you. This concludes our symposium. And I'd like to thank you all for your participation.